Nesquik has sold millions of dollars worth of baby formula to parents in underdeveloped countries, killing thousands of children in the process as part of an aggressive marketing campaign, which grew their baby formula industry from $1.6 million to over $11.5 billion. So what exactly did Nestlé do? Why would such a company sacrifice the lives of so many innocent babies? Well, let's get into it. Have you ever wondered why there's always a corporate scandal making media headlines? Well, let me explain why. Over the past 100 years, corporations have accelerated in power. They now have complete control over our interests, our likes, our dislikes, our goals, and even what we eat. And for the most part, we have no idea just how many corporate PR stunts and advertisements we're exposed to on a daily basis. You might think that this is an abuse of power, but we are powerless to combat the horrific human rights abuses and ecological destruction caused by these mega $1 million firms, because $1 million fine is just a drop in the ocean for mega corporations like Nestlé. So how did Nestlé get third world mothers addicted to baby formula? They did this by aggressive marketing. Their strategy can be broken down into 3 simple steps. Step 1. Creating a need where none existed. Step 2. Convincing consumers that the products were indispensable. And step 3, linking products with the most desirable and unattainable concept and then giving them a sample. Let's break these concepts down one by one just to see how Nesquik was able to manipulate their way into convincing third world mothers into spending their hard-earned money on something they didn't need. First, research was released which proved breastfeeding was healthier than formula milk because of its vitamin A, which could prevent common diseases, and its zinc, which staved off diarrhea. Breastfeeding was also shown to increase a child's chance of survival by 6 times. This research could have been made public to third world countries. Now I want you to guess, what does Nesquik do after they gain access to the study? Is it A, stop producing their baby formula and apologize to their customers? Or B, include a disclaimer on their baby powder product stating its potential danger to infants? Well, you're wrong. The answer is actually C. Nesquik doubled down on their aggressive marketing campaign and continued to sell baby formula to third world parents, even though it increases the chance of their babies dying by 500%. Next, Nesquik had to convince millions of mothers that Nesquik was on their team and that their products were a way to liberate them from their oppressive regimes and difficult lives. Poor women longed to move from a rural to an urban way of life, which pushed them to abandon breastfeeding and in turn primed them for marketing. Women were now led to believe that Western women don't breastfeed their children through marketing campaigns. If you combine this with the fact that breastfeeding can be exhausting for mothers, it would make more than enough sense for them to view formula milk as an indispensable reality of life. Step 3. This is, in my opinion, the most revolting, disgusting tactic that Nesquik employs by far. This one strategy single-handedly lured millions of skeptical mothers into becoming regular customers, generating billions of dollars for Nesquik. Besides handing out pamphlets and samples to new mothers, companies hired sales girls in nurses' uniforms, sometimes qualified and sometimes not, to drop by their homes unannounced and sell them on baby formula. Nesquik played into undernourished women's confidence. It has been proven that women who felt fear, pain, or sadness would have their milk dry up as a result. Did you believe what I just said? Because what I just said is absolute garbage and is actually one of Nesquik's marketing strategies to target single mothers into believing that their breast milk may not be sufficient to keep their babies nourished, hooking them onto baby formula as a result. But thankfully, Nestlé realized that using fake nurses to pressure single mothers into buying formulas is unethical and ineffective. So they went ahead and started paying off entire hospitals to promote their baby formula. Nesquik would offer free furniture, baby bottles, and equipment to hospitals in return for the hospital promoting Nesquiks. Nesquik would even go as far as renovating entire hospital systems just to make that money back off of corrupt medical staff convincing poor mothers to buy more baby formula. Nesquik's marketing campaign in third world countries are a disgrace, and their consequences have been a complete disaster for third world countries. The results can be seen in the clinics and hospitals and the slums and graveyards of the third world. And if that isn't enough, scientists conducted a study where they compared the intelligence and cognitive abilities of teenagers. Some were breastfed and others grew up on formula milk. The teenagers who were fed formula milk showed significantly lower emotional and physical development. The study even showed that breastfed kids walked significantly better than kids fed formula milk. Now I want to ask you a question. When Nestlé scandals were exposed, what did they do? Did they A. Apologize to the public and stop selling baby formula? B. Make amends with the families they affected and compensated them? C. Get sued by a newspaper company and finally get what they deserve? Or D. Tell everyone they're going to stop to save face, then continue doing exactly what they were doing before? Well, once again, you're wrong. The answer is E. That's right, Nestlé actually sued the company which exposed them and won the lawsuit. We are clearly shown here that if you have enough money, you can get away with pretty much anything you want to.